All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who do rule and teach well. And peace and salutations to all you Akim out there pushing this truth across the four winds so we can seal the elect and make it to the kingdom. All right, it's the brother Yerah. Lord willing, coming back to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Lord willing to feed the body and edify the sheep in all spirit, faith, truth, sincerity, and doctrine. All right. And as you can see with the title, all right, through the spirit, all right, this is another MOTB alert. Okay. A MOTB alert. MOTB is an acronym for the mark of the beast. Okay. The mark of the beast. And let's get right into it. Lord willing, this is edifying to the body and it feeds the sheep through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. So let's get right into it. Let's see if you can see it. Okay, cool. All right, this is a book of Revelation, chapter 13 and we'll start at verse 15. And it reads, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, that image, all right, is going to be this new system. Okay, this new way of life. All right, your everyday life, you know, as you Babylonians or you so-called Americans know it, all right, is about to be changed. It's about to be reconstructed. All right. And that's what this devil is doing. You see? And if you don't get down with this beast system or this new way of living, this new system, okay, you're gonna be killed. Okay. You can literally be killed. All right. Decapitation, capital punishment. Right. Or you could be cut off from society. Okay. Killed as in you're not gonna be able to live. Okay. You're not gonna be able to pay your rent, buy food, travel, live. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay. The whole spectrum of people, man. Okay. All right. Ain't gonna be no discrimination when it comes to this mark of the beast, man. Okay. And that word mark, all right, goes into the Greek word charagma, all right, which goes into the root word charax, okay, a stamp or an imprinted mark, okay, a thing carved, sculpture, a sculpture, graven work, okay, all right, which goes into that RFID chip, okay, you see, being engraved into your right hand or right or left hand or your forehead, man, okay. It says Revelation 13 and 17, and that no man might buy or sell. See, the whole system, man. You're not going to be able to live. Okay. Remember Esau's whole system. America is all about buying and selling, man. Okay. All right. That's why they call it a currency, which we're going to go into that word too. Okay. All of their all of their money system code languages and titles goes back to a water flow. Okay. All right, a currency like a river or a current of water. You see, a river bank, right? Don't they call their the place where they hold their money? All right, in and out, a banking, a bank. You see, and et cetera, man. All right, and that no man might buy or sell, saith he that had the mark. All right, that charagma, that RFID chip. All right, or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, and going into that, the rest of the title here, right here. All right, this is from businessinsider.com. All right, it says Dollar General is testing Amazon style like tech that lets customers leave without checking out. See, all right, so this is what we're coming into, man. Okay, as you can see up here with the stock market. All right, the dollar is weakening and is getting weaker and weaker, man. Okay. And they understand, with this dollar getting weaker and weaker, that they're going to have to replace it, man. Okay. All right. And we're going to go into what Donald Trump said, all right, about the next move of replacing this dollar bill, okay, this USD, okay. It says Dollar General is testing a cashless, or it's like a cashierless checkout technology at a store in North Carolina, okay. The store functions similar to venues that use Amazon's just walk out technology. See, all right, and don't forget about that commercial, I believe, from like the early 2000s or the late 90s, of that Edomite guy with the trench coat walking into the gas station or convenience store. All right, just grabbing stuff. Right, he didn't even go to the cashier. He just grabbed stuff, stuffed it inside of his inside of his trench coat. And as he was walking out, the security guard stopped him, and he said, "You forgot your receipt." See? And it's all about gradualism, man. Okay. All right. Predictive programming. All right. And gradualism. Okay. That's when you gradually, little by little, all right, get the public used to a certain image, a certain idea, a certain way of life. Okay. And this devil's been doing this since really since the 70s, man. Okay. So now it's time to cash in on this cashless society, man. Okay. Just walk out technology. Okay. What is it? You got the Amazon One, right? That pay with your palm, the biometric system, right? Cashierless stores have yet to roll out widely. All right. Why? Because this is a testing ground. Okay. All right. But it will be rolled out worldwide, man. Okay. It says, and Amazon has even closed some of its Go stores. Okay, so ain't gonna be no walking into these stores with a man or a woman to greet you, and and somebody standing there working and waiting for you to get ready to check out, and then ask you how is your day, ringing your stuff out, and then telling you the price, and then you have to go into your wallet or your purse and pull out some dollar bills. Those days are over. Okay. And just to show, here's a video here from Instagram. All right. I'm going to go ahead and play it right here. It says, what B System stores, MOTB is coming. And this is a prototype, like the brother said here. All right. And this is what this is talking about. Okay. All right. The store functions similar to venues that use Amazon's just walk out technology. See? So Dollar General is testing the Amazon style like tech that lets customers leave without checking out. And here's a demonstration of that. This is the store that's in Carolina that it's talking about in this article.
Dollar Generals have popped up everywhere. Or here's one at 4,000 feet in Banner Elk, North Carolina. No lines, no checkout, just shop and go.
No lines. Look, open 24/7. See? But guess what? And you're about to see it when they walk in here, there's no people in there. All right. The only people that are going to be in there are the customers. Okay. It says open 24/7, no lines or checkouts. All right. What it says, just shop and go. See? Now watch this. Watch this device.
They don't want to see the number.
You see this device right here? Look, you can put money in here. All right. You can swipe your credit card right here, and you can put in your PIN number. See, and I'm pretty sure it has something over here. It can spit out a receipt. Once you go in and grab your stuff, walk out, it's going to charge your card automatically and probably spit you out a receipt or either text or email it to you. All right. See, this is the new image. All right, that they're getting you prepped for. See. And soon it's going to have just none of this here. It's just going to have a scanner where you can scan the chip in your hand or in your forehead, man, and then walk in and grab your stuff and then leave. You see, it's coming, man.
So I guess we're seeing the I guess we're getting a receipt. Doors open. Okay. Doors open. Look at all the cameras.
Notice that the door isn't even open until they put in their credit card or debit card information. You see, and then once that's verified, then the door is open. This is what we're coming to, man. All right, and notice all, and he's about to say it too, but notice all the cameras, all the eyes, in the sky per se. Right, look at all the cameras. Right, scanning whatever you're grabbing, and you leave out with it.
So you just pick anything you want, and then you leave. There's no one working anywhere in the store. How to shop.
Look, how to shop and go. Just pick up, just pick up or bag your items. You won't be charged for items you put back. All right, yeah. So you won't be charged for items that you walk out the door with. So like that you don't walk out the door with. Excuse me. Once you walk out of that door, you're going to be charged. Look, no lines or checkout. It's okay to just walk out. See, and see this is what they're advertising it to the people with. All right, convenience. Okay. Oh, it's convenient. All this, look, I can just walk in the store, no lines. Even if it's a crowded store, it's not going to be any convenience to you. You just grab whatever you need and just leave. You see, that's how they look. Comfortability, convenience, right? Easy. That's how they're going to push it to you, man. All right, just for you ultimately to take that mark.
So Dollar General has stepped up their game in the mountains. This is legit. Look at this.
Mike, are you getting anything?
Yeah, we're getting the video. Look at this. They stepped up all their good stuff, getting everything. Look at this. We got all the sodas, energy drinks. You need milk. You need eggs. Lactose free even.
Ice cream.
Ice. Everything you need in the mountains at 4,000 feet. With not a soul here to know what you get. Somehow, all the cameras know what you get. Let's see if we get charged accurately. We have Twix and milk.
See that? So this is what we're coming to, man. All right, and then you ask yourself, well, what about the inflation? The price of goods is still going to be high. Well, they're trying to replace the USD, right? They're trying to replace the USD, so that Salaki. I'm just looking at something right quick. All right, so that the prices, won't be so high, right? Ultimately, they're going to replace it with something, man. All right, but let me grab this here. All right, they're gonna replace it with USD with cryptocurrency, man. All right, Bitcoin cryptocurrency. All right, but it's going to be implemented within the the chip. Okay, the etymology dictionary. Let's see. Look, secret. All right, secret or hidden. All right, secret or hidden. So I can wait till this load up. It's taking a little minute. So bear with me. All right, cool. All right, look, secret or hidden. All right. Also means hidden, concealed, secret. See? So this is what this devil is doing, man. Okay. All right, bringing in this cryptocurrency, and the word crypto means hidden or secret. All right. Now let's do this. Let's get the word currency. Okay. It's like a currency. All right. Look, currency. All right. Condition of flowing. See, like a current, like a flowing a current of water, right? But it's the flowing of society, right? Using their money system. You see, the condition of flowing. So it's a hidden secret, right? A hidden or secret condition of flowing right? It also means this here, a state or fact of flowing from person to person. See? And that's how they use money, right? You see, you go work, you earn money, all right? You exchange your time for money, right? At work, just to get the money, and then go and exchange that money for goods. See, it's a back and forth. It's a condition of flowing. It's an everlasting flowing of currency, flowing of money. See, look, exchange, all right, of money. You see, all right. And what does the devil want to do? Okay, he has a hidden condition of flowing, all right, the sea of people, all right, because even the scriptures tell you that the sea, all right, represents the people, all right, nations and tongues and people. All right, he has a hidden condition of flowing the sea of people into his ultimate agenda, all right, which is the image, name, and mark of the beast. Okay, that we just read in Revelation 13 and verse 15 down to 17, man. Okay, all right, but I want to show you something here. I want to go back to crypto, right? Look, cryptogram. Okay, look, a message or writing in secret characters, all right, or code, right? Secret hidden. See, and before we continue on with that, okay, this cryptocurrency. Let's go to the news. Okay, let's see what Nero, all right, aka Donald Trump, all right, Nero back in the reincarnation. All right, we believe through the spirit. All right, what he is doing. Look, endtimesheadlines.com or .org, excuse me. It says Trump signs the Genius Act, okay, into law. Now, I did a video, and brothers have done lessons as well. All right, going into depth about what this Genius Act is. Okay, all right, but check it out. Trump signs Genius Act, all right, into law. See, all right, it passed the Senate. All right, and then it got put on his desk to be signed into law. And guess what? He just signed it. It says marking significant milestone for cryptocurrency. Look, cryptocurrency industry. See, all right, the replacement of the dollar into digital currency, man. All right, is a one step closer, man. Okay, this guy right here, man. Okay, let's read a little bit. It says President Donald Trump signed the Genius Act into law, marking a significant milestone for the cryptocurrency industry by establishing new regulations for stable coins. All right, look into what that is. Stable coins. Okay, that's a digital currency, man. Okay, and guess what? The stable coins is going to be put onto your chip, man. Okay, look, a type of cryptocurrency pegged to assets like the U.S. dollar to minimize to minimize price validity. See, price validity. See, so don't worry about going to the store, you know, and oh man, well, it's gonna be cryptocurrency, but the price is still gonna be high. Well, they're trying to knock those prices down. Okay, all right, with using this cryptocurrency. See, Bitcoin and etc. All right, let's go. Let's see here. Look right here. The Genius Act, all right, is an acronym for Guiding and Establishing National Innovation for the U.S. Stablecoins. See, all right. It says introduces guardrails and consumer protections for stablecoin issuers. Okay, and guess what? It's going to be issued by the elite, man. Okay, all right, you people think that that they're going to move away from the Federal Reserve banks? No, they're just mutating into this digital currency, but they're still going to be in control of it. Okay, it says it mandates, all right, mandates or decree, right, unrighteous decrees. It mandates compliance with the U.S. anti-money laundering and sanctions laws and requires issuers to hold reserves back in their cryptocurrencies. All right. Let's see. It was something I actually wanted to get. right here. Let's see this. Trump addresses the audience saying, "For years, you were mocked and dismissed and counted out," acknowledging the industry perseverance. It says he further declared that the new law ensures the future of crypto, all right, is going to be stronger and bigger and better than ever before. All right. Underscoring its potential to benefit both the US dollar and the country as a whole. See? All right. Where's the Salakia? Okay, but that's pretty much the point. Okay. All right. Just one more step closer. All right, to this digital banking system, man. Okay. All right. They're starting with this cryptocurrency, man. All right. But eventually it's going to lead into a full fledged digital country. It's like, well, country too, but currency. All right. And then eventually, the dollar is going to be gone. It's going to be replaced, man. Okay. Let me go back here. Crypto. All right. Secret government. Right. Uh, crypto or occult language. All right. Hidden. All right. Science of secret characters or codes. Yeah. Well, the digital currency is going to be filled with numbers. All right. Numbers and codes. All right. The RFID chip is going to be numbers and codes. Okay. Now let's get these scriptures. All right. Revelation 12:12. I want to grab this right quick. All right. Okay, this is what this devil is doing, man. Okay, because they just like this article said, all right, that they're that much closer. Okay, they are marking a significant milestone for cryptocurrency industry. Okay, so that much closer, right? They're moving fast. Revelation 12:12, it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens." Okay, that's the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, we are rejoicing because these prophecies are moving fast. Okay, and we're that much closer to being saved, by the return of our Lord and Savior Yahushua Mashiach. Okay, and seeing our enemies be destroyed. It says, "And ye that dwell in them, woe to the inhabitants of the earth." Okay, the other people, right, and of the sea, for the devil, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, woman, and child, beginning with the elite banking families, the wicked, is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And that's the point. He knoweth that he hath but a short time. So he's moving fast. Okay. He's moving fast. He's trying to get closer and closer to this mark of the beast, man. Okay. He wants the people to get it. Okay. All right. He's going to make you get it. All right. Let me also, let me see something else I wanted to grab. Let's just get this other scripture here. All right. Lord willing, it comes back to me. Lord willing. But this is the book of St. Job, chapter 5 and verse 15 and 16. All right. And it reads, but he saveth the poor, all right, from the sword. Okay. The sword is Esau, Edom, man. Okay. See, look, it says from their mouth. Okay. Is it talking about an actual sword that has a mouth? No, it's talking about a people, all right, that were created as the Lord's sword. Okay. Who also has been given the blessing of the sword. Okay. The Edomites. It says from their mouth and from the hand of the mighty. Okay. It says, so the poor have hope, and iniquity stoppeth her mouth. Okay. All right. So we hope to be delivered. Okay. From this wicked system that this devil is about to bring into play. Okay. All right. Because he's not, hey, guess what? This devil's not going to take no for an answer, man. Okay. All right. Everything around you, like I mentioned earlier, the whole world that all right, is about to be reconstructed, man. Okay. And it's all gonna flow around that mark of the beast, man. Okay. All right. And what's that movie? State Property, Beans from State Property. Esau's gonna be saying that, hey, look, you're gonna get down or lay down. Okay. You're gonna get down with this new image and take this mark. All right, or you're gonna lay down. Okay, you're gonna be cut off from society, or we're gonna decapitate you. Okay. All right. Let me see. Also the book of St. Luke. St. Luke chapter 12 and verse 2 and 3. All right. So this is about to happen, man. All right. There's no turning back, man. Okay. There's no turning back. All right. Prophecies are moving forward. All right. Thus for we must, us of the elect of the nation of Israel, or hopeful elect, excuse me. All right. We must prepare ourselves, man. Okay. Because it's about to be a fight. All right. A spiritual fight. All right. Book of St. Luke, chapter 12 and verse 2. And it reads, all right, this is red letter, as you can see. It says, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed. Okay. All right. Because what is it? That word crypto, okay, means hidden. You see? It means hidden. All right. Concealed. Look, hidden, concealed, secret. Right. You see? But we know that this is his secret agenda, okay, to bring in and the hour of temptation, okay, to tempt the world, okay, and to get in that mark of the beast. Okay. It says, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, okay, neither hid that shall not be known. All right. And guess what? The Lord has made it known to his elect. Okay. Not to mention, as it is written, and according to prophecy in the scriptures, all right, that this devil's tongue shall fall upon himself. He even has his own people, all right, it's his own insiders telling on him, man. All right, bringing out their wicked agendas, man. All right, and their wicked schemes and plans, telling the world. All right, St. Luke 12 and 3, it says, therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light. See, and Esau has spoken. This isn't new. Okay. Esau has spoken this plan, all right, in darkness for a long time. Okay. All right. He's only moving fast because, number one, because of the prophets, okay, revealing his secret plans. All right. It says, and that which ye have spoken in the ear and in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops. See? All right, and the main ones proclaiming this devil's hidden agenda upon the housetops are the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, the Lord's prophets. Okay, the Lord's prophets. Okay, that's why this devil has a problem with the prophets. Even Trump called us what? The prophets of doom. Yeah, but it's your doom. Okay, it's doomed to the wicked. All right. You see, the Lord revealed his secrets unto his prophets. Let me grab that and we'll close it out with that. All right. Amos 3 and 7. Okay. It's the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 7. And it reads, surely the Lord, all right, Yahweh, okay, surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, all right, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets, man. Okay. You see? And guess what? You think Esau's secret is not the Lord's secret? All right, that's not true. Okay, this devil doesn't have any secrets that the Lord doesn't know about. All right, Proverbs 21. Let's read it right quick, and then we'll come back to that. All right, Proverbs 21 and 1. All right, the king's heart. All right, heart meaning what? Your mind. Where is it? Right here. Your mind. Okay, the Hebrew word lab, which means your mind. Okay, so the king's heart. All right, the modern day kings are your presidents. All right, your Vladimirs. Okay, see, the king's heart or his mind is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh. Okay, and it says, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Every way of man is right in his own heart. See, Esau thinks that he's doing his own thing. He thinks that he's passing. Oh, I'm going to make America great again by doing this. No, look, the Lord put it in your mind. All right, downloaded that idea into your mind. All right, and made it and made you make it more urgent. Okay, to get closer and closer to that hour of temptation when you're gonna persuade the people of the earth, okay, to get that mark of the beast. All right. The Lord gave you that idea. Every man, it's like every way of man is right in his own heart. It's like it right in his own eye, excuse me. But the Lord Yahweh pondereth, all right, the hearts. Okay. Let's see, pondereth. The word pondereth. Okay, look, to regulate, measure, estimate, ponder, balance, make even. All right, level. All right, to be equal. Right, to prove. All right. You see? Look, direct. Okay. The Lord directs, all right, the minds of these kings, man. All right. Or people in general, everybody. All right. Let's go back here. Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets, man. Okay. All right. So the Lord is in, knows everybody's secrets, man. All right. Especially this devil, man. Okay. And he revealeth all of the secrets to his servants, the prophets, man. Okay. You see? And this devil hates that, man. All right. But hey, look, it's coming, man. Okay. It's coming, man. All right. We're that much closer to the full-fledged establishment of the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast spoken about in Revelation chapter 13. Okay. For those of you that don't believe, hey, look, go ahead and take it. Go ahead and take it and see what happens, man. Okay. You're going to be destroyed, man. Okay. As it is written in Revelation chapter 14. Okay. So I'm going to end it there. All right. Lord willing, it's edifying to the body, and it fed the sheep through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Shalom.